you remember, about 2 weeks ago, Jurassic World Rebirth was confirmed to get a DLC for Jurassic World Evolution 3. We don't have a date yet, and we don't really know what's gonna come out in the DLC. However, in this video, I'm gonna give my predictions on what the DLC will include, and also to spice things up, I'll include what I think the campaign and challenge mode will be. So enjoy. Spoilers if you haven't seen Jurassic World Rebirth yet. However, the species I think are gonna be in the DLC, especially the new ones I'm talking about, are the Aqualops, Neuronaphus, Titanosaurus, Distortus Rex, and the Mutadon. Two wildcards I'm gonna throw are the unnamed amphibian and the Diabloceratops. But not only that, Jurassic World Rebirth brought us many new skins and variants for previous species. I can't wait to see these in-game. These are the Ankylosaurus, Apatosaurus, Compsognathus, Dilophosaurus, Dunkleosteus, Mosasaurus, Parasaurolophus, Pteranodon, Quetzalcoatlus, Spinosaurus, Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and the Velociraptor. I'm gonna throw in another wild card, and that is the Carnotaurus. This is a full list of all the species I've named. They're categorized in new species and variants and skins. I'll go down eliminating a few to see which ones I actually think are gonna be in and which ones I don't think are gonna be in. First up, the ones I'm gonna eliminate are Apatosaurus, Parasaurolophus, and Triceratops. Two we have seen as carcasses, and Apatosaurus just really looks the same. It did get a name, Brontobelli, but I don't really see the added value. Parasaurolophus looks also the same as its Dominion Blue counterpart. Triceratops wasn't seen at all. It was seen as a carcass in the lab. So those are the first few I've eliminated. Next up, the next three I'm removing are Ankylosaurus, Dunkleosteus, and Pteranodon. Now, they were surprises. Pteranodon looks like its Lost World skin that still didn't get added, and it didn't really bring potential. Dunkleosteus was a surprise, but looks too much like its regular day counterparts, and I don't really think Frontier's gonna add that. Ankylosaurus, we did get a model of it, and it looks quite different, but I don't really see the added value to it. And the last unfortunate removal is the unnamed amphibian. This was a surprise to see many amphibians, especially that eel snake thingy. We don't really have a name for any of the amphibians. However, we did get a full glimpse of this the amphibian I showed you before. However, I don't really think Frontier is gonna add amphibians in a Rebirth expansion. They may do it in like another semi-aquatic or wetlands, whatever. And that's when they would add, Sarcosuchus and the amphibians. But with that, this is the full, complete list of what I think are the dinosaurs going to be in the Rebirth expansion. Let me know which one your favorite is in the comments. However, I do have one issue with one of them, and it's the Mutadon. I will talk about it later in the videos, but from now on, let's talk about what we can expect in the DLC. Now, I'm going to explain what my campaign would be. First off, you would travel to Ile St. Hubert with many species, and you would start with a already set compound for you. Probably start with the basics, like an ACU, a paleomedical, a maintenance, and a science center. Again, there will be a compound ready for you with an arrival point and whatever will be there. Control center, anything. You're gonna have to, do the basics, maybe put some amenities and some maintenance facilities for your park. After all the buildings, you will be introduced to the new dinosaurs, like the Titanosaurus, the Aqualops, maybe the Diabloceratops, and the Neuronaphus, for example. The two mutants, I'm leaving for later. However, a mutant breakout has occurred. Two Mutadons and a Distortus Rex have fled and are heading your way. Trank them and enclose them safely before anything gets harmed. After the breakout, keep on building to 5 stars. Your reward, you will get a D-Rex statue reward. Onto the challenge mode. Like before, you will have a starting base already. You need to put your operations, just set them out, and keep on following the rules to 5 stars. While building, you may know that some dinosaurs are roaming around, like the T-Rex, or the Quetzalcoatlus, or maybe even the 4 Spinosaurs. But again, you may see some herbivores, like the Titanosaurus and Aqualops, and maybe if you have the right genomes, you may unlock the D-Rex and the Mutadon. Once again, keep building to 5 stars, and once you reach it, your reward will be a Mutadon statue. Speaking of a D-Rex and Mutadon statue, I found these skeletons in the workshop for Jurassic World Evolution 3. The D-Rex skeleton is done by user Mateo, and the Mutadon skeleton is done by user Loki. Not only that, for your management in the game to reach 5 stars, you need to complete 4 objectives. Your first task is you need to have 5 dinosaurs in your park that are categorized as large. Secondly, you need a dinosaur that represents land, sea, and air. Next, you need to ensure that none of your dinosaurs are sick. And lastly, you either have to have a D-Rex or Mutadon in your park. Last thing I'm going to talk about are appeal modifiers. This changes the appeal for specific dinosaurs when playing campaign. For example, in China, I think all large species like Giganotosaurus, Therizinosaurus got a different appeal compared to its regular appeal. These are the appeal modifiers, that I gave to certain species. They are the Stegosaurus Rex, Mutadon, Titanosaurus, Spinosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Mosasaurus, Quetzalcoatlus, Carnotaurus, Diabloceratops, and Aquilops. A variety of species to choose from, mainly the large ones, like what I said, for the management, and the Carnotaurus, Diabloceratops, and Aquilops as wildcards. Well, guys, that wraps up what I believe will be in the Rebirth expansion. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, put notifications on so you get notified when a video is coming up. My exams are done, so I'll be into getting videos done. And I'll see you later. Did you seriously think that was over? Well, it's not. There's one more thing, and it is the problem with the Rebirth expansion. And this problem lies in the hands of a mutant, and that is the Mutadon. Now, what do you think I'm talking about? I'll explain. Now, obviously, when adding dinosaurs to your park, you need to enclose it, right? But here comes the problem. If you put the Mutadon in a regular enclosure for your land dinosaurs, it's easily gonna fly out. Then you're gonna say, oh, put it in an aviary. The thing is, if I were to see it in an aviary, why? I won't feel comfortable seeing it in an aviary because in movies it's more land than flying. It just got the wings as an ability. So what's gonna happen here? Now, I have checked other videos of some creators on what they think will be the issue with the Mutadon. And it's the same whether you're gonna enclose it when you're building parks. Now, one creator, I can't remember who, said about oh my god, I can't remember. You know what, never mind. It was the thing in Dominion when living the Pteranodons and all that jazz for flying a specific height. What if, when putting a Mutadon, the determined system, I know it's that, I can't remember what the A part was, we set it at a specific height for the Mutadon? I mean, that could be a solution, but it feels a bit weak explaining it. Frontier obviously has more hands and more brains, so maybe they can think of a solution. But anyways, I promise you, this is the end of the Rebirth expansion. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications when you get uploaded. Bye, guys.